Just that simple, where AI meets clarity.
The 21st century has ushered in an era of unprecedented technological advancement. At the forefront of this revolution is artificial intelligence, a force rapidly transforming our world. From self-driving cars to algorithms that predict our preferences, AI is seamlessly integrating into the fabric of our daily lives. This rapid progress, however, is not without its anxieties. The emergence of AI evokes both excitement and trepidation, a blend of utopian dreams and dystopian fears. As we stand on the precipice of a new era, we must confront a fundamental question. Can we survive the AI revolution? This question compels us to delve into the potential benefits and risks of this transformative technology. We must examine the implications for our livelihoods, our ethics, and ultimately, our survival as a species. The answers, as we shall see, are complex and multifaceted, demanding careful consideration and proactive measures to shape a future where humans and AI can coexist. The rise of AI is often compared to the advent of nuclear power, a technology with the potential for both immense good and unimaginable destruction. Just as nuclear physics gave us both life-saving medical treatments and weapons of mass destruction, AI presents us with a similar duality. On one hand, it promises to solve some of humanity's most pressing problems, from curing diseases to combating climate change. On the other hand, it raises the specter of mass unemployment, algorithmic bias, and even the possibility of machines surpassing human intelligence altogether. The future, however, is not predetermined. The trajectory of AI development rests in our hands. By understanding the potential benefits and risks, by engaging in open and informed dialogue, and by establishing ethical guidelines and safety mechanisms, we can harness the power of AI while mitigating its potential dangers. The challenge before us is not to fear AI, but to understand it, shape it, and ensure that it serves humanity's best interests. This is the defining task of our time, one that will determine the fate of our species and the future of life as we know it. One of the most immediate and pressing concerns surrounding AI is its potential impact on the job market. As AI systems become increasingly sophisticated, they are beginning to automate tasks once thought to be the exclusive domain of human intelligence. From manufacturing and transportation to customer service and financial analysis, AI is poised to disrupt virtually every sector of the economy. This raises legitimate fears about widespread job displacement and the potential for social unrest. History, however, teaches us that technological revolutions, while disruptive, also create new opportunities. The Industrial Revolution, for example, led to the displacement of countless agricultural workers, but also gave rise to new industries and professions. Similarly, the rise of the internet obliterated many traditional jobs, but also created entirely new sectors, like e-commerce, social media, and online education. The key lies in adaptation and education. To thrive in an AI-driven world, we must focus on developing skills that complement and leverage the capabilities of machines. This includes cultivating creativity, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, and other uniquely human traits that are difficult for AI to replicate. Furthermore, we need to invest in education and retraining programs to equip workers with the skills needed to succeed in emerging fields. Governments, educational institutions, and private companies all have a role to play in facilitating this transition. By working together, we can create a future where AI complements human labor, enhances productivity, and creates new avenues for economic growth. The key is to view AI not as a threat, but as a tool, one that can augment our abilities and free us to focus on tasks that require uniquely human qualities. As AI systems become more integrated into our lives, they are increasingly being entrusted with making decisions that have real-world consequences. From loan approvals and medical diagnoses to criminal justice and autonomous weapon systems, AI is shaping our destinies in profound ways. This raises a host of ethical dilemmas that we must confront head-on. One of the most pressing concerns is the potential for bias in AI algorithms. Since AI systems are trained on massive data sets, they can inherit and amplify the biases present in those data sets. This can lead to discriminatory outcomes, perpetuating existing inequalities, and undermining fairness and justice. For example, an AI system trained on historical hiring data might learn to favor male candidates over female candidates, perpetuating gender bias in the workplace. Another concern is the lack of transparency in AI decision-making. As AI systems become more complex, it becomes increasingly difficult to understand how they arrive at their conclusions. This black box problem makes it challenging to identify and correct biases, ensure accountability, and build trust in AI systems. Addressing these ethical challenges requires a multi-pronged approach. We need to develop technical solutions, like explainable AI, which aims to make AI decision-making more transparent and understandable. We also need to establish clear ethical guidelines and regulations for the development and deployment of AI systems. This includes promoting diversity in the tech industry, ensuring that AI systems are trained on unbiased data, and creating mechanisms for accountability and redress when AI systems cause harm. The rise of artificial intelligence presents humanity with a profound challenge and an unprecedented opportunity. The fear that AI could pose an existential threat is not unfounded. The possibility of machines surpassing human intelligence and escaping our control is a scenario that has captivated science fiction writers for decades and is now being seriously considered by philosophers, scientists, and technologists alike. However, succumbing to fear and rejecting the potential of AI would be a grave mistake. Instead of viewing AI as an adversary, we should strive to forge a future where humans and machines coexist and collaborate. This requires a fundamental shift in our perspective, from seeing AI as a threat to embracing it as a partner in progress. The future of AI is not predetermined. It is a future that we must actively shape. By embracing the principles of transparency, accountability, and human oversight, we can harness the power of AI to address some of humanity's most pressing challenges, from climate change and poverty to disease and resource scarcity. The key lies in striking a balance between innovation and caution, between pushing the boundaries of what's possible while also safeguarding against unintended consequences. This requires ongoing dialogue, collaboration, and ethical reflection. We must ensure that AI is developed and deployed in a way that aligns with our values, respects our rights, and enhances our collective well-being. The future is unwritten, and the choices we make today will determine whether AI leads us to a brighter future or a dystopian abyss. The responsibility rests on our shoulders to steer this powerful technology towards a path that benefits all of humanity.
Just that simple, where AI meets clarity.